Hey, quick little video. I don't want to be all over the place, but is this lady who is under fire right now. She's like I briefly read the story. She's part of like the diversity. She's like a diversity chief or something of like some kind of department. Let's just say she works for the ACLU. I don't know where she works for, but she's been exposed by her mother as being white. And my response to that is uh it's very hypocritical for people to get mad if you do these following things. And I'm gonna probably piss some people off, but I gotta say it. If you are in the process of transitioning into another gender, you can't get mad at her because you are doing exactly what she's doing. If you identify as a homosexual and you have the characteristics of a woman, you can't get mad at this woman right here. If you are a lesbian and you have the characteristics of a man, you can't get mad at this woman right here because you are, in a way, trying to be something that you're not. Now, the argument can go, this is how I was born, this is how I feel, this is what I'm comfortable doing. Well, so is she. She is comfortable with being a Muslim who she thinks she identifies as a person of color. This is how she feels. So why get mad at her when you do the same thing? And I don't understand, why don't women find it offensive that a man slaps her ass and tells her how to be a woman? Like, I remember I worked this job where and this really happened. It was a gay guy who slapped this girl's ass while she was like walking by, and I was just like, you allow him to do that? And she's like, the only men I'm allowed to touch my butt are gay men. And I just laughed at that. Like Pete Davidson made a he had a stand-up routine on that. He said, imagine if I were to touch a girl's titties that was a lesbian. Like, yeah, not into that. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, like, I don't understand, why don't women find it offensive that another man is basically mocking you? Because like most lesbians, like black lesbians that I've grown up with, they always try to emulate men and they find the worst stereotypes to imitate. But once again, if I said the following things and you display these characteristics, you can't get mad at her. You can't. And on another note too, just be glad, because sometimes, and I don't, maybe I'm a little biased, but most of the time, these racially confused people, these transracial people, they do pretty good. They do a lot of great with their work. Now, they are frauds and fakes, but they do a lot of good. They just are confused of who they are. They're living a lie. But I'm saying this to say that they do a lot of good. Whenever, I can't say the NAACP because that's not an organization, but I'm just assuming that this lady at least did some good with all her so-called white privilege. Well, the white privilege that she gave away. Because I understand, she believed in her transracialness so much that she did not. It's not something she just turned off. Like, she did not just wear a hijab to work and then had on and then took it off and then made sure she like had like a spray tan going on when she went to work. I mean, she lived that way for however long she did. But the point of the video is this: you can't get mad at this lady if you support somebody changing their gender, because that's the same thing practically. If anything, it's like you're not like necessarily wiping women off the face of the earth, but if this gets accepted, which I don't feel like it's going to get like accepted too much, where there are no like biological women, but that's for another video.